Good evening, Jayabadi ma'am. Good evening, Nasreen ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, pa. Am I audible, ma?
Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Okay, pa.
மேம் நீங்க சொன்ன டீடைல்ஸ் எல்லாம் மட்டும் ரெடி பண்ணா போதும்ல மேம் பிரசன்டேஷனுக்கு?
ஆமாப்பா. சார் வந்து அதுதான் எனக்கு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிருந்தாரு. அதுதான் அப்படியே ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணேன். ஒரு ஒரு
ஓகே.
நார்மல் டெம்ப்ளேட் ஒண்ணு அனுப்பி விடுறேன் நானு. ஒரு எக்ஸல் ஷீட் மாதிரி ஷேர் பண்ணா ஈஸியா இருக்கும்ல.
ஓகே ஓகே மேம்.
ஓகேப்பா.
ஓகே மேம். நான் வந்து இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்க்கு வந்து பசங்க கிட்ட சொல்லிட்டு தான் மேம் இருக்கேன்.
ஓகே, ஓகே,
அதுல
ஓகே.
ஒன்று ரெண்டு பேர் வந்து கொஞ்சம் நல்லா சீரியஸா பண்றாங்க. மீதி பேர் வந்து ஃபைனல் இயர்
நீங்க
எனக்கு பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் சொல்லிட்டு பண்ணாம இருக்காங்க. நானும் சொல்லிட்டு தான் இருக்கேன் பண்ணுங்கப்பான்னு.
ஓகே, ஓகே, ஓகே.
ஓகே மேம்.
I think our guest has joined. Jayabadi ma'am.
மேம் am I audible? கேக்குதுங்களா மேம்?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible, ma'am. The guest has
Okay,
joined.
ma'am.
I have made him as a co-host also. You can introduce him, ma'am. We can start.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Yes,
already
ma'am.
6 o'clock. Yeah.
1 second, ma'am. Good evening, all. Today's our chief guest is Mr. Jerson. He is an IT professional with 5 years of experience in quality assurance, ETL and SQL, and data validation. He has recently joined Infosys as a data analyst, expanding his expertise into data analytics, business insights. He has a hands-on experience in software testing, data analysis, enterprise applications, and industry best practices. Today, he will guide us on placement preparation, resume building, job search strategies, projects, certifications, and interview readiness. I welcome Jerson for this presentation, and also I'm welcoming you all for this GearUp series. Thank you all. Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. He can share the screen.
Jason,
We
you
can
can
start.
start and then you can proceed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, already
Sure.
I made him as a co-host. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Am I able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is Mr.
Yeah. Ma'am, please call my name as well. No, sir, it's not recorded actually. I'm also a former student only. It's fine actually. So yeah, thank you for this wonderful thing. Actually, I'm really encouraging and saying thankful to the teachers who has made this. Actually, it's very helpful for the whoever is going to attain a target of getting a job. So for them, this session is very much impacted and very much good. Actually, I'm so very glad and to be participating in this. So I'm really thankful for that. And yeah, students, so consider me as a colleague or friend or your brother. So whatever questions you guys have, you can just save it up so we can have a last half an hour as a Q&A sessions or whatever doubts you guys have it in the IT world or in IT culture or any myth or any expectations reality, whatever terminologies you guys have said, you can save it up. Definitely, I can answer how much I can possible. So, can we get started? Everyone is there. That can we get any good things today evening? Anything? Hello, everyone out there?
Yes, you can start.
Yeah, okay. So, myself is Jerson. So, I also completed BE Computer Science Engineering. So this is my mobile number. If you want to save it up, you can save it up. If you need any personal support regarding your job, you can reach out to me anytime. So I will really there to help you a lot. So total, I have 5 years of experience. Before Infosys, I have a job in Accenture for 4 years, and recently I have moved to the Infosys. So it's going to be a 1 year in Infosys. So as a data analyst in the data-driven experience platform, kind of a big data and data integrated. So that are all my introductions. So we will get started. So before we move into the next slide, so all we are our aim or our short-term goal is get a job. So it's like we will go with a small story and we will go with the next slide. So there is one task, okay, and the deadline is 12 o'clock maybe in the afternoon time. So maybe consider like a task like we have to walk for 1 kilometer. So we have to walk for 1 kilometer means. So the person who started at morning 8 o'clock, he can take whatever break he want and he can reach it before the 12 o'clock comfortably. Or a person can start at 11:55 and he can run for an hour and he can reach the destination at 12 o'clock. The only difference is the person who has started at 8 o'clock will reach soon and he has a lot of space. But the person who has started at 11:55, he has to hurry a lot and he will not have a breathing space and he will also attain a target. So as a student, what I'm saying is whoever in this forum will definitely get a job. But the problem is how soon you are going to get it, how soon you are going to achieve that. So that is the only thing actually. So don't worry, like our classmate got the job this month, they are going to job. So no need to worry all about that. So definitely we are going to get a job. Only thing is how much input we are putting up. Okay. So we go to the next slide. Wait a second. So our resume is entry ticket for the job. Okay, so maybe you would have attended a lot of session on this resume building. I have a few more important things about this resume building because I have worked as a in my when I was in the notice period, I need to take my replacement in the interview. So I saw a lot of resumes in the Naukri and LinkedIn profile, and from there we have rejected a lot actually for my replacement. So I have included everything from the IT's perspective. So you can save this up. I can share this PPT with you all. Please follow this. It will be really helpful. Okay, now we will get started. So as a fresher, your resume should be like only one page, actually like a one side alone. Okay, we should not have 2 sides. It's very good because we will have a very limited information to provide. So just have your resume as only one page because your resume is not viewed by the manager or the person who is you are going to work with. Your resume is first viewed by the consultant or the recruiter. We say, suppose your company needs 500 employees, there are 500 vacancies in the different job roles. They will give that information to the consultant company or the consultants or the HRs. They just go into the online platform and they just filter it out. So they will have a like 5 to 10 seconds for the one resume actually. So keep your resume one page. Don't have any blank spaces. Maintain proper alignment. Use professional layout. Never include unnecessary information. So, any doubt on this? Anything? Any doubts? Anyone? Okay, but let's know. We go to the next slide. So, what are the things we can include in the resumes? So, please include your full name. That is, if you say my name is actually Jerson and followed by my father's name. So, same way you can also do like your name and with your surname. Because why this is matters is, whenever your resume is shortlisted, we just ask you to give your PAN card details. So that time you can't apply the same job or in the same company, you can't apply for the previous or previously if you have applied, your details will be clearly visible actually. So for that reason, your full name is mandatory. If there is any spelling mistake, please in the PAN card or in the government identity proof, please correct it up before you're going into the job period. Okay, and phone number. Give you a proper phone number with the country code because if you are shortlisted and if you are having a client interview means they will connect you with the WhatsApp only. So that time your phone number is very much important. And professional email ID, this is very important because people nowadays are keeping a famous star or famous that is key name in their professional email, and they are keeping their entire data of birth in email. So these things and all, it's not at all necessary. Your name followed by your surname or some of the digits, that is more than enough for the email. And it's to all the main important for the professional job people like CSA IT students. So create a LinkedIn profile, fill it up all the details, whatever it is asking, like professional photos, headline, education details, certificates, projects, whatever you've done, and GitHub profile. So we are doing a technical work, so we must have GitHub profile to get a job very easily actually. So all these things we will speak it up, like GitHub profile, LinkedIn, job certificates, everything we will speak it up. Okay, so we'll go with the next slide. Second one is like a skills actually. So there are two types of skills. One is soft skills and another one is like a professional skills. Please don't mention like I'm a hard worker, team player, quick learner. So these are the things we are not expecting from the IT side actually. We really want, our need is like we need a job, we need a Java experience people. During that time, our main focus will be on the Java resume only. We will not say these things and that. Better you can avoid it. And when you are rating the Java or SQL, please don't give it like a review rating, like when you go for a restaurant or if you have some tools or apps in the Play Store, you will have a review site. Please don't do it like that. You give it like a advanced, intermediate, and beginner. Please don't rate it up. This will definitely affect your resume actually. Give it like advanced, I mean Java or Python. Intermediate is SQL or something, whatever you know. And beginner is like maybe I'm learning a AWS now only I have started. So give it like a beginner, okay? So any doubts on this, anyone? Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. So, and one more thing is highlight. So as previously when you say for the LinkedIn profile, I have given like give a tagline or highlighted. Same way, whenever you do a project. So in my time, I have done my mini project. It's like online voting system. So don't give like online voting system. Just give like I have made an online voting system using a Java or some other SQLs in backend like that I have done. And this is the outcome and this is the progress I have made. Like that, explain about the project like 2 to 3 lines. And whatever languages they have used in that project, give that as a skill or please do the certificates on that. Okay, so and one more thing is in certificates, don't mention like you're drawing or singing. Maybe it's not, if you're not applying for the IT roles, please don't give these certificates and all. We are not considering those that. We only need the real-time certificates and real-time hands-on experience. Even if we have a certificates, we are not 100% looking to the certificate. We want the skills only. During the interview time, we will process it. We will know whether you got your certificates in good way or you have experience or not. We will find it out easily when we are taking the technical round of interview actually. So when you do the project, give some 2 or 3 lines about that, okay? Because that really matters a lot actually. And give a recruiter friendly. So this is a very important nowadays because for a 50 job vacancy, we are applying like a 40 to 50,000 across India actually. Like a big foreign company like EY, Deloitte, or Accenture, Infosys, all these companies will give you a posted in the LinkedIn or Naukri, and people are applying, like thousands of people are applying, and we don't have a time to open each and every one resume. So we have an application tracking system, and now it is integrated with the AI. We upload our job description there, and it will filter out the resume. And the top one will get the first interview call, and the last one will never get a call actually. So we want only 100 vacancies. So we will send the invite for 400 to 500 people, and we have filtered it out. So that is how the ATS will work actually. So ATS is a tool actually. It's a kind of a AI tool. So don't use the unnecessary font. I will like simple Calvary or Arial or Times New Roman. That is the standard font. Uh, there are a lot of templates nowadays we are following, right? So choose some professional template without any multiple tables or multiple icons, graphics, fancy images. Don't choose those things. Choose a very relevant, simple one, and include the whatever things necessary, like your education, your 10th mark and your college. So it should be in the reverse order. So now we are in college. So your recent semester mark and your complete CGPA, and then followed by your plus 2 or 10th. Okay, like that it should be like. and never lie in your resume, because when you go for the technical round, it will be interviewed from your resume only. If you are going with the technical manager round, there are two rounds actually, technical round and technical manager round, both are different. So if you're going for a technical manager round, whatever things you have mentioned in your resume, that will be your first 10 minutes of interview actually. They will ask everything, what each and every words, they will read it up and they will ask you what you have done there. Okay. So this is on the resume, and these are the sample templates link I have given. So I will recommend personally like resume.io. That is the platform I have used. During my college time, I have used Nova Resume.com. You can search it like provide a template for the IT professional like that. You can search it up. It will give a lot of templates, and you can give your information and you can upload it up. If it is asking a paid version, directly we are into the AI era. You can just take the screenshot and put it in the ChatGPT or Copilot and ask, give a prompt like put it in the Word document or give it as a PDF. It will generate it for you. So nowadays everything is free and we have everything is a alternate way to achieve that. So if you assume some templates, if you are choose and it is asking you to pay, it means please don't do that. Take a screenshot and put it in ChatGPT or Copilot. It will give it and please use it. Any doubts on the resume? Anyone?
Sir, good evening, sir.
No, sir, actually, we are in IT world. We never use SAL itself. During my initial phase, I also faced this issue. You can just call my name, Jerson is my name. You can say it. Yeah. What's your doubt actually?
Okay. When choosing a resume format, should I use a vertical layout or horizontal layout? Which one is generally preferred, sir?
It's a portrait view actually. That is the only thing we are choosing. Landscape view, we never consider actually. So you are getting a portrait view, kind of your
Oh,
notebook. Or a word, a simple Word document will always start with a portrait, right? That is more than enough actually. Don't choose landscape view kind of templates. Choose only the portrait type actually.
okay. Okay. Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah. Any other questions, anyone on the resume side? Please feel free to speak up. You guys have to speak a lot when you are going to the interview or going to a company actually. So try to develop the skill, don't afraid to speak. Okay. So it's a kind of your resume is an entry ticket actually. Before you are going to your appearance, your resume should speak actually. So resume is a very important one actually. So any doubt? Are we good to go with the next topic? Anyone? Okay, so we go with the next topic. If you have any doubts, please reach out to me. Okay. So next one is one of the important one. Now, as a first step, our resume is done. So next one is where to apply or where to find the jobs. Nowadays, for the freshers, I will ask choose the off campus. Off campus is one of the easiest way in your college. Sorry, it's on campus. It's on campus. Your college will have multiple companies. You can reach out to them and you will get a job. The second way is off campus. Maybe I think 2 days before Accenture has announced the off campus for the upcoming current batch. Actually, I saw it in the post actually. So you can follow the LinkedIn companies. In LinkedIn, you can choose whatever companies you want. You can filter like Accenture or Infosys or whatever companies, and there they will post the requirement actually. So you can follow that. And second one is employee referral. I will not recommend employee referral for the freshers because most of the companies hire freshers based on the open platform only, not on the referrals. Maybe a startup or a small scale or mid-level companies, like if a company has less than 100 employees, they will go with the employee referral as a first preference rather than going because they can't afford by paying the consultants. Their recruitment process is a very it will take a lot of time, like 1 month of time. But if you go with a small scale company or a startup with 30 to 50 members, they will have a requirement today and they will hire tomorrow. Like that much fast they will be. So they will not, for the big MNC companies, don't go with the employee referrals, go with the open platform. and build a professional networking. Like if you have a LinkedIn, if you see some HR has posted it, give some like comment, likes or comment, or you want to apply, you give your numbers or have a connect with them. Okay, so those kind of things develop it. Second one is Naukri. So Naukri is the one of the India's largest portal. Even I got my second job using Naukri only. So where you can maintain a 100% profile. So your profile will ask a lot of things: your video interview, or audio call, or your profile photos, your updated resume. Every week you have to update your profile actually, so that you will be get latest update. So you can install Naukri as well. And the third one is for the internship purpose. So if you are in the seventh semester or the sixth semester, you can do a 1 month or 3 month internship or a part-time as internship. It will give you a basic knowledge about how the IT world is working on, how the people are behaving, how the communication is going from the top to bottom. So those kind of things you can learn it in the internship. Because why I'm saying this is when I was studying my college in 2017 to 2021, I have applied my first job or first internship at the 2019 in Infosys actually. Actually, it was during my fourth semester. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it. It was very tough during my fourth semester. I couldn't clear my technical knowledge. I cleared the aptitude note, but I couldn't clear the technical aptitude note. So I got a very lot of service because in second year I have applied, but I didn't get it. So I was in very much depressed level. So after that, I have started to prepare for my interview like 1 year. So I have started to build my skills. I have talked with the professional, like whoever my friends have got the job, my friends on my area circle or my college, whoever got the job. I spoke with them how they are doing it, how they are following, what is the latest trend in the interviews, how the HR is asking the question. Like that, I have prepared my own diary and I have followed that. Till now, I'm using that. So same way, you can also use that. If there is any internship, people is hiring, so you can definitely go. And one more thing is, all the internships are free only. Otherwise, they have to pay it up. So don't pay any amount as an intern. Okay. So there are a lot of scams happening in the mainly in Chennai and Bangalore. So like they will say like come for internship and they will ask the interview under they will keep. And unfortunately, they will make you to fail the interview. And but again they will call like we will train you, but you have to for the training amount for the 10,000, then we will hire you. Like that they will do a scam. But that definitely that will not work because I have already gone through the scam. Actually, one of my friend went through that. He unfortunately doesn't clear that internship. So they called them and they said like, hey, 10,000, we will give you a stipend once you clear that training. And then once you will get the job and you can get the money like that, they said. But unfortunately, it was a recording session. They gave the recording as a interview training. And after that, no calls, no communications. They changed the number. They said no track to them actually. So whenever you are applying for the internship, please be aware of that. There are a lot of phishing and there are a lot of scams happening on that. And the third one is like direct websites. So there will be no uh, it's the easiest one. You can follow these are the pages which I have followed. So all this end with the careers only, TCS career, Infosys careers. So where you will get the direct email to your personal whenever there is a openings actually, and you can apply it. It will be like a direct opening process. It will not go to any third party consultant or it will not either that back to the company. It is a direct process. And last one is my favorite. It's a social platform, Telegram and WhatsApp group. For the freshers, off-campus hiring is a huge actually. We have an open market of India actually. You can apply for the any job, and you can. There's now a lot of work from home jobs as well. Go for the Telegram, install it, create your profile. In top, you can search like maybe if your location is Chennai, you can search like Chennai jobs or off-campus hiring, big companies hiring like that. You can search that. We have a list of groups. Just open it, see the links, whether it is working fine, apply it. And there are a lot of scammers like they will say like pay 10,000, we will get your job in 2 months, 3 months like that. Never follow this approach. Okay. Any doubts till now on the job process? Or if you have any doubts on how to create a profile in Naukri, LinkedIn, or any other sites? Okay. Now, fine. We will go with the second topic. Sorry, third topic. So, as I said earlier, employee referrals for the big companies, the chances are limited. So, for the startup and the mid-level company, you can go with the employee referrals. Okay. Now, one more thing is reading the job descriptions. So, without reading the job description, people are started to apply. When I was taking an interview for the ETL tester as my replacement in the Accenture, people have a different skill or different platform or different domain have applied for the ETL job. So please don't do that. As a fresher, maybe you have a skill of Java, SQL, and then you will have a knowledge in testing methodologies, or you have a AWS knowledge, and you are eligible to apply for all this role, right? But create different resume for different jobs. You have a one resume that should highlight Java project, and your skill first skill should be a Java, and your first certificate should come as Java certificates, and add on things like in Java I know Spring Boot, I know API, like the things you can highlight it up. Or for data analyst, SQL is the base. So in the same resume, you can create a one more copy, put it SQL in the first, put it Java in the second, like that, update the resume so that we will get a call more frequently. Okay. Next one is a sample. So if a job description having SQL, Excel, Power BI, data analytics, your resume should highlight these other things. Okay. And one more thing, since I am into this platform for the data analyst, SQL, whatever SQL they taught you during your DBMS concept, that is more than enough actually. Only thing is there we have a maximum line of code like 20 to 30 lines maximum maybe. Here we will have like more than 4,000 to 40,000 lines of lines we have. But the only thing is concept is same. Here we are going to have a select statement. We are going to select the fields from statement and the joins, and we will have a where condition followed by add. So the process is same actually, but the volume is high. Okay. So that basic SQL is more than enough to clear the first round actually. Excel, just create a timetable, okay, or your monthly expenses in the Excel, how to calculate your simple formula. That is more than enough. Power BI is a uh, data visualization tool. Maybe 3 to 4 hours is enough in YouTube. You can study that. Okay. Data analytics, we need a Python as a base and PySpark. So that is a bit challenging. But if you are eligible, if you know these three things, you can definitely apply for that and it will definitely clear that. Only thing missing is data analytics. They will give you a training and you can clear it up. Okay. And second one is a Java. So object-oriented programming we would have studied. So that is more than enough. Spring Boot is an add-on kind of a framework. If you know that, it's a well-known book. Otherwise, Java and OOPS, that is more than enough to clear for the freshers actually. And this I already said about the ATS, how the ATS is work, application tracking system. So the skills, keyword, technology, experience, education, these other things should match with the job description. Otherwise, it will not work. Okay. And if you've done anything with the SQL, so this is for the SQL concept. So if you know the SQL, you could go for the ETL job, quality analyst job. ETL means nothing but extraction, transformation, and loading. So that is nothing but in simple terms. There is a older database, maybe before 2000 years. Sorry, during 2000 years. That will be in the different format and very older data. And now they are moving the data into Azure Cloud or AWS Cloud. Okay. So what, as a ETL tester, what we will do is ETL developer will create the same database in cloud, and he will take the data from that. So that is called extraction. And if the client is want the new transformation logic to be applied that, so that is transformation. Otherwise, maybe during that time, the DB's functionality will be less consultant because maybe during the time they will not have a proper DB itself. Maybe in place of character, they would have given the phone number or the name. So like that, a lot of things will be there. Those cleanup will be done in the T layer, that is transformation layer, and loading will be the data will be copied or moved to the new system called AWS or cloud. Okay, so that is ETL. Data warehouse is nothing but that collection of databases and data warehouse. So that is also, we have a lot of vacancy nowadays. So please Google this up or use AI to know more about this. Okay. And common mistake is, as I said earlier, so if your deadline is 12 o'clock, you can start at any time, right? So during my time, it was a COVID phase, and I have started to apply for a job during sixth semester itself. That is my third year completion. But when I say the same to my classmates or my friends, they told like I don't have any skill. First, I need to learn it. I have to prepare a certificate. I have to uh, do some projects. Then I will put all this in my resume, and then I will apply. But for them, it took like they all went to the job after 1 year only. Okay. I completed my college at 2021 August, but I got a job on 2021 May itself because I have started early. So I'm saying you guys have to start up early so that you will have a lot of experience actually. You will go through a lot of interview process and you will know how we have to say what mistakes we have done in the last one and what mistake we have done now. Like that, you will know, you will get an experience and you will clearly clear it up. Okay. So, and these are the things we have to start early. We have to constantly play it. And please have a track, okay? Because yesterday we have applied for one company, and today we are applying for one more company. Like that, we will apply a lot of companies, okay? And we will forget which company when we have a preventive interview schedule, when is our first round, second round. Maybe in the same day we will have two companies have the schedule the interview on the same day. So if you have a proper tracking, maybe if you are having a mobile, you can open any Excel or the notebook and you can note it up. Or if you have a laptop, open the Excel and put it up what are the things you have done. Okay, that will help you a lot actually. So any doubts till now? Till now we have completed 3 things. Any doubts? Even your doubts are very simple. You can just pick it up. No one will say anything actually. Okay, fine. We'll go to the. So these are the things I said like a prerequisite. Now we will go for the preparations. Okay. So the first one is non-technical aptitude, or we will call it like an aptitude round. As a fresher, if you are applying for the big companies, like big four companies like EY, Deloitte, or next tier company like service-based companies, you will have an interview of 4 to 5 rounds, definitely. Okay. So your first round will be the aptitude, but it's like not a technical aptitude, it's a general aptitude. So these are the things, the questions will be taken from here, the percentage or averages, simple interest compound. Why we are asking this is, these are the things we are using in the code. Actually, when I was studying for the aptitude, even I thought like why people will use simple interest or profit or loss. But when I came to the real-time projects, whatever we have studied in the college, it is here actually. Whatever we have prepared for the aptitude, it was used somewhere actually. So if you see profit, loss, simple interest, now I am into the banking project where all this are used actually in the code. So whatever you are preparing for the aptitude, so consider these topics as well. And for the problem solving, time, speed, and then permutation, combination, probability, who is winning, who is losing. So these are the things you need to check it out. So these 2 pages is more than enough for the clearing the first round of aptitude. There are 2 links I have given. One is Freshers Now on India Bricks. And there is one more YouTube page called Career Rise, I think. I have used during my college time to see how the calculation is done. Okay. So you can go through that particular YouTube page as well. And whatever things I am explaining, it's already there in YouTube, ChatGPT, or wherever you search it. Okay. Only thing is we are not putting the effort. So we are lagging on that. Okay. So you can go through this particular websites and you can spend like 10 minutes or 15 minutes as a regular actually. Because why I'm saying is we will have a 30 questions, 30 minutes of time in the aptitude round. So each questions, we have a hardly 50 to 1 minute only because we have to switch to the next page. We have to read it. So ideally, we will have a 30 seconds of time to think. Okay. So aptitude is very much important. If you clear the aptitude most of the time, first 2 rounds of aptitude, if you clear it, you will definitely get the job 90% actually. Because that's what we also want actually. We want to recruit to be happen fast so that we will clear the vacancies actually. So next one is like preparing the technical round preparations actually. So choose one primary language. Maybe if you are interested in backend, choose SQL or MongoDB. Okay, that will be like a backend. If you are interested in the backend coding side, choose any one language, Java, Python, or .NET, or Android, or Kotlin, anything, one programming language, but it should be like an intermediate to advanced level. If you are like to work at the front end UI level, there is a lot of UI tools we have it, like UiPath and robust UI, and then in JS we have a Node.js and AngularJS. So you can choose any one thing and become familiar to that. Okay, learn more deeply from the industrial purpose. Okay, and focus on this core subject. These are the things already you would have gone through during the semester quiz. So collect everything, put it in a Word document, and keep it in your mobile. So whenever there is an interview, just revise it up so that it will be helpful. And then one more thing is this is on the technical coding. So there are 5 basic things. If you are applying for the developer role, these 5 things, from this 5, anyone will definitely will be there. One is pattern programming, maybe kind of a star. Maybe they ask you to build a right-handed triangle using a star, using a for loop, or left-handed triangle, or a triangle, or an inverted triangle. Like that, they have a pattern programs. So same way array as well. String manipulation is reversing a string, substring. I want to pick a one word or one letter from that. So we have a lot of strings as well. I will say go with the Python over Java if you want to be safer side, because if you know Python, you can go for the Python developer as well as into the data analyst engineer. But if you know Java, you can go only to the Java related to developer work. You can come into the data analyst related part. Okay, but both the jobs are paying a lot actually. So choose whatever is easy for you and whatever you have understood. Okay, and sorting and searching you would have learned in the data structures or DSA. So that is more than enough actually. And these are the platform where we can learn the code in the real time. So please go to every link actually. I will suggest from school like lead code is very useful actually from my side. It will explain everything in very detailed, very clear way, and it's a hands-on platform. You can work it up. Okay. Any doubt on the technical coding route? Anyone? So till now we have covered 2 rounds, aptitude and technical coding. Okay. Right. We'll go with the technical aptitude. So technical aptitude. If you are confident in the technical programming, this sound is very, very simple for you actually. But if you are lagging a lot in the technical programming now, definitely this technical aptitude will be challenging for you, because whatever studied whatever we are studying in the college, that will be not a direct question in the aptitude. We will have a real-time scenarios and you have to clear that. Okay, so everything is like a choosing the correct answer only. But questions will be different. We will give you a program and we have to find the output. But the 5th question will be like the program will not work. So ideally, your technical programming knowledge should be great. Then only you can clear this technical aptitude as well. So I have given the basic concepts. So please check on this. Okay. And as well as these are the topics from some other subjects as well: computer networking, data structures, operating systems, and important SQL concept as well. Here, many people have a doubt like why we have chosen operating systems. Maybe I consider the real-time scenario. I have faced a lot of time. So we have 1,000 records, maybe 1,000 lines of Excel lines, and I have wrote a SQL query, and that will process 1,000 lines in 1 minute. Okay. But actually, if you see 1,000 lines in 1 minute is very fast. But when I have to use the same code to load the data from the old system to new system. And old system is having a 70 million records. That is 7 crores of records it is having. So during that time, it will take months. So during that time, this processing, scheduling, trade processing, schedulers, everything is very much important, whatever we studied in the operating systems. to optimize whatever we have developed it. Okay. So till this, all the technical rounds are completed. So we have prepared the resume, we have applied for the job based on the job description, and we have cleared the first round called general aptitude, second round is technical aptitude, third round is technical round, programming round. You will have 2 programs actually in most of the companies. And if you get the output for the first one itself, you will mostly they will be picked out for the next round. Okay. And communication round is a kind of round actually will be taken by the AI actually. When last year I was applying for a job, I have applied which you saw, that is one of the company. What happened there is they have a first round called resume AI round actually. That is the first time I was hearing that, and that is the first time I was experiencing that. So what happened is they gave one link. I have joined it. Person has joined, and I have told my introduction for 1 minute, and he told like, yeah, AA will join with you, and you have to clear the thing. Okay. So I have waited for 1 minute. Yeah, AA bot has joined, and it asked about me. So I have explained like 2 to 3 minutes about my what I have done for the 3.5 years or 4 years. What are the languages I know? What are the skills I know? Everything I have told, and it asked me a cross questions. Okay. Once that is done, the second round is AA resume got to happen. So it asked me to upload my resume, and from that resume, it asked most of the questions actually, and it was very very tough. So this is also happening nowadays. So we should be know all this actually, how the AI is working, what are the things we have to say. Even in this communication part, what happened is, so AI will be speaking, and you have to type it. Otherwise, the AI will give a scenario, and you have to speak for that. So from this, you will know. Actually, this is the second slide. Actually, from this, actually, it will know your fluency, how listening you are, how you are, what are the words you are using, how grammatically you are speaking. Like that, the AA will not. Okay, so this is on the AA. Now we come to the man-to-man interview. So your communication round will be like whoever it is, even if it's a HR or a manager or a senior who is asking, who is scheduling the interview. The first question will be like, tell me about yourself. Choose a 1 to 3, 1 to 2 minutes is more than enough. Or don't say like, I am just from Chennai, studied this college, then I have this skill. Don't go like that. Always start like, myself, Jerson, and I'm studying or I'm pursuing my college or degree in so and so college. And recently I have built my project or my skills. I went to this internship. Like that, go with the technical wise. Don't go with the history wise. Like I have done schooling here. These are my parents' name. They are doing this job. These things we are not want actually. We want your technical background, not your personal background. Okay, so please keep this in mind actually. And then we will, if you are going, attending an interview not virtually in physical image, we will have this call called group discussion round or behavior round. In IT terminology, we will say like eliminating round. So we need a 50 employees, but we have 100 good people have the relevant skills, but we have only 50 vacancies. So we have to filter it out. So that time this group discussion will help you a lot actually. Okay. So we make a very, very simple topic. So like this one, AI replacement jobs. We have to speak pros and cons, and we have to speak fluently. We have to speak different topic. We have to listen what others saying, and we have to go with argument with them. So all this will be better. If you are not speaking any word, maybe in one group discussion we will have a 20 to 30 people, and we will have a time of 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, 30 people, we will take only 10 people. So we are going to eliminate 2/3 of the people in that. So the person who started first, when I said AI replacement job, I have a group discussion about yourself. The person who starts first definitely will get a job actually in that. So always don't hesitate to speak actually. So always speak first, use all the opportunities actually. Okay. Next, behavior round is one of the common questions we will actually ask in the interview. So one of the questions which I ask personally to everyone is, are you willing to work 24/7 actually? So this is one of the most interesting questions, and we will get the interesting answers as well. So that we will know about their behavior, how they will work on the problem solving, leadership, and attitude. Okay, why we are asking this question is to know their attitude actually. So I have asked a person during my time, are you ready to work 24 by 7? And that person directly said yes. But actually, that is very, very wrong actually. So you can't work all the 7 days, all the 21 days, okay, without having a work-life balance. So that is very, very wrong. If someone asking that question, your answer should be like, whenever there is a project need, or whenever there is a deadline, and whenever my support is needed, I am always ready to work 24 by 7. This is the respected and a meaningful answer for that particular question because recently I have worked last 3 days I have worked continuously, so there is no weekend break for me. I just slept like Saturday night 4 hours and Sunday night 5 hours only I slept. And so these are the things we ask and we will ask you to do only there is a need. We will not work always 24 by 7, always extend your hours. Okay, so like a myth actually. People will say like IT world is like 15 hours, 16 hours, we have to do work from that. It's never happened. Only during the production time or go live time, we have to work like that actually. Okay. So, and then teamwork, communications, problem solving. We will ask a question like, you are an employee with 5 years of experience and you have a juniors. Okay. And your junior is not listening what task you give. Okay. So what you will do? Like that, you will ask a question. And most of the people will say like, whatever task assigned to him, I will pick it up and I will do it. Otherwise, I will ask him to do it. But we can't ask anything, okay? Because he will sometimes I'm assigning a task to my junior. Tomorrow she or he will take leave, okay? And we can't question anything because we have a leave policy, sick leaves, earned leaves, and additional leaves, vacation leaves, everything we have, and they right to take it up, okay? But that all will affect a lot actually. So for this kind of questions, what you have to answer is I will make them understand about the environment which we are working at. If that doesn't work out, I will inform this to my seniors or to my managers about that personal behavior. Okay, because you can say like maybe I am assigned a simple task to him, I will do it. Okay. So now I am free, I'm doing for him, okay, because of him. But soon one day I will be super busy. And that time when I assign him a task, he will not do it, and I can't also do it. That time I will be responsible. Why you haven't said earlier itself? So these kind of questions we will ask related to the teamwork and communication skills. Okay, and problem solving and all like if your query is not working or if your code is not working, but we are having a deadline tomorrow, what we will do? Like that problem solving abilities. So we will ask it. Okay, and they will ask if you're having a conflict with the team or with the manager, what you will do. What will be your experience? Okay, so leadership potential is nothing but now we have a freshers. So soon after 2 years, maybe you guys will have a 2 years of experience. That time you see maybe sick or is in a medical emergency, you took leave. That time you have to step in and you have to take the responsibility and ownership. So that is the leadership potential actually. And this is one of the things is STAR method. We will give one situation and how we are splitting up the task and what are the actions we are taking and how that is resulting. Okay, so suppose a client is asking like, I want a demo by next week, and I want a fully functional in code. But the problem is the people who work mainly in the project or in vacation. So how we will handle it? Like that, they are asking different questions. Yes, I saw one link, right? Link code. You can open that website. You can see behavior questions, and you can find all this. Okay. And as I said earlier, so HR interviews are like, tell me about yourself and why we should hire you. What are your strength, weakness? So these are the things most of HRs will ask. HR will not ask anything technically. They will ask about your future and whether you are fitted into this particular work community or work culture like that. Okay, and they will ask your personality, confidence, what you like, what you don't like, everything. So these are the interview questions actually. I gave it as a sample. You can check it up. Okay. Now we come to the certificates. Your resume should have at least 2 to 3 certificates. That is more than enough actually. But maybe 1 month or 2 months before, Google has gave free Gen AI training with the certificates. Actually, it's 1 week of training. You can attend. All the students can attend. Okay. and they can learn the Gen AI. And the last day, we will have two rounds of exams actually. One is MCQ, another one is a programming round. If you clear that, you will get a certificate. That is from the Google. You will get the e-certificates. Like that, there are a lot of platform which is keeping certificates which is worthy and as well as for free. Maybe if you are choosing, I'm not comfortable with the online learning. I need someone to teach me physical limits. Choose a valid institute like some technologies or some centers which they are giving a real-time testing or real-time how the developer are working. Like that, they will give a real-time teaching as well as a experience as well as a certificate. Choose that. Please don't. I give 1,000 rupees and they will give the certificate and keep it in my resume. That is not at all useful at all. You will find it out when you are onboarding into the team or onboarding into the project. Actually, these are the things really happening nowadays. People will crack the interview based on learning the coming from the institute, which they will give the only placement training. But after they came into the project, they will not know the basic things itself. They are not familiar with the tools, but they are mentioned they are familiar with the tools in the resume. They can clear the interview, but they can't clear the daily task actually. During that time, we will move it to the bench. And from the bench, they have a policy of 1 month to 3 months you have to get the project. If you are not getting, you will be moved out of the company. So always don't pay for something which is coming as a free, okay? Always learn it and earn the certificates. So that will be helpful for your long-term foundation of a career, okay? And I said project. So I have done 2 projects before coming into the job. So one is online voting system in my mini projects this semester, and in the 8th semester I made a college management app. So what you can do is there are a lot of projects available in the YouTube as well as in the Google or in YouTube or in ChatGPT. You can ask what project I can do in the third year, final year. It will give everything actually. You can do it. It will give the code. You can copy the code into the tool. And if any issues you face, you again copy the issues to the ChatGPT and it will give the resolutions. So it is very much simple nowadays to build a project. Start with like building a personal expenses project. So once that is done, build something bigger. A management app, attendance portfolio app, a weekly portfolio, or the dashboard of Swiggy, Zomato, everything we have a lot. But we have to create it and we have to upload in the platform like GitHub, push your code to the GitHub, have a real-time video, like how it is working, do a screen recording in your laptop, how the project is working, how we have demonstrated. Speak about your project, like what it is matters, what it made easy. Previously, we faced this issue, and by having this particular project, this is becoming easy now. Okay, so these are the things will give you attention actually, because once your resume or your portfolio went to the manager, he will see the LinkedIn profile and then GitHub profile. Okay, so those things are very much important for you to go into the product-based companies. Okay, because product-based companies like Google, Amazon, or Zoho, they pay a lot, and they will get a lot of benefits. Your pay doesn't matter, your benefits is matters actually. When you come to the right table, you can earn 50,000 or 1 lakh, but once you after that your career growth will be very limited. You get only 2 to 3% of a hike in the service based. But when you go to the product based, you will get a 20% hike. You will get a bonuses actually whenever your project is successful. So those kind of things, if you want to achieve those kind of things into the if you have a aim to go into the product based company, then you should have the GitHub. That is the main thing actually. So have a GitHub profile, create like maybe at your you can do a lot of projects, you will get a lot of errors. Check with your teachers, or if you have a chat GPT or AI. It's nowadays everything is AI. Okay, I'm saying serious. Actually, we have in IT world, we have a meeting, and the meeting is recorded by the AI, and the points are noted by the AI, and attendance is noted by AI, and at last it will be generated and it will get it in the Excel format. We know when the person joined, when he left, when he unmuted, when he muted, everything is recorded. If you open, if I want to send an email, yeah, anyone is speaking? Hello? Anything you want to, any questions here?
Proceed, Jerson. Everyone is here.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So come back to the AA. So nowadays we are not writing like 10,000 lines or 4,000 lines of code. This and all we are not writing up. So we are just uh, building our base. We are building our functionality. We are noting down. We are writing a plan. We have all the AAs integrated with our Eclipse or IntelliJ platform or the SQL platform, and we will give our recommend. It will prompt us actually, and there we should have a strong foundation knowledge to identify the syntax error or to find the issues in that AI generated code, because we can't blindly go with the AI code, right? So those kind of knowledge is very matters. Even if you're preparing for your interview, just put your job description there and you say like I'm preparing for the interview, what the process will be there. Do your self-evaluation before attending any interview. Okay. So how we come to our final session. You can ask any questions you have. And you have any doubts, any myth about the real time, how the IT is working, or any latest skills we want, you can ask anything. I'm there to help you a lot actually. And one more
Can
thing
unmute.
from my personal
Okay.
yeah, please go ahead. Okay, so I will go ahead. Okay, I have a one. Even when I was studying like you, I never spoken anywhere. Okay, but that Jason is the same. Okay, but when I joined the job for the first 6 months, I was working very perfectly. Okay, but I got a rating as very bad rating. And when during my feedback call, they told like work-wise you are 100% perfect. Whenever we give a task late night, also you're stretching out and you're working on weekends, everything is good. But the only thing is you are not merging with the colleague or you're not speaking in. You just say, "This is my task. This is the progress, and this is how we have done. This is completed." That's all. You are not speaking out of the box. So those kind of comments I got after 1 or 2 months, it changed drastically actually. So I have spoke with everyone. I became a friend. Whenever there is a fun call, I will interact a lot. So that is how I have developed my skill actually. So really, I will encourage everyone to speak a lot, because when you're going for a professional job like IT, your communication is the first preference actually. Anyone please speak up. I don't want to have this as a boring session. You can ask any doubts, anything.
Students, you can unmute and ask your doubts.
Even if you guys have
Especially
applied to
those who have got shortlisted for Hack with Infi and who have attended 2 rounds of interviews, you can just unmute and you can ask him your doubts. This is a great opportunity for you, ma.
yeah, even if you want have a language barrier, please feel free to ask in Tamil. I can answer in Tamil as well. No problem.
Well, I have one doubt, Jason.
Awesome. No.
Um, ஒரு கம்பெனிக்கு like when I'm developing a resume, I am creating my own resume. Should I keep that resume constantly for all the companies? இல்ல அந்த கம்பெனிஸ்க்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ரெஸ்யூமையும் மாத்திக்கலாமா?
மேம் ஆக்சுவலா வந்து ஒரு 5 ரெசியூம் ஆச்சும் உங்க கையில இருக்கணும் மேம். உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு ரெசியூம் இருந்தா கண்டிப்பா வந்து அது அவுடேட்டடா இருக்கும். அது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இப்ப நீங்க உங்க ரெசியூமை நாக்குரியில் அப்லோட் பண்ணி வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா, நாங்க இப்போ ஒரு ரெக்ரூட்டர் நாங்க என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா உங்களோட நாக்குரி ப்ரொஃபைல் போய் பார்ப்போம். அதுல உங்களோட ரெசியூம் வந்து லாஸ்ட் அப்டேட்டட் வந்து மந்த்ஸ் அக்கௌண்ட் இருந்தாலே வந்து நாங்க அந்த ப்ரொஃபைல் கன்சிடர் பண்ண மாட்டோம். அதனால தான் நான் இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணி தான் நாக்குரியில ப்ரொஃபைல் அப்டேட் பண்ணிட்டே இருங்க. ரெசியூமே வந்து சின்ன சின்ன மாடிஃபிகேஷன் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருங்க. ஒரு 4 டெம்ப்ளேட் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டெம்ப்ளேட் வச்சுக்கிட்டு அதுல என்னெல்லாம் நம்ம இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணலாமோ அதை நம்ம பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கலாம். ஒரு அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 4 ரெசியூம் நம்ம கையில இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா நமக்கு 4 டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆஃப் பிரான்ச்சஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஃப்ரண்ட் ஹேண்ட் இருக்கு, பேக் ஹேண்ட் இருக்கு, அது இல்லாம நமக்கு ஏஐ ரிலேட்டட் ரோல் இருக்கு, இன்னொன்று வந்து டேட்டா ரிலேட்டட் ரோல் இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த நாளத்துக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி தனித்தனி ரெஸ்யூம் வந்தா நமக்கு இன்னும் நல்ல பெட்டர் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்கும்.
தேங்க்யூப்பா. இப்போ இன்னொன்னு லைக் நீங்க வந்து இந்த இன்டர்வியூ லைக் உங்க கம்பெனில ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது நீங்க சரியா வந்து கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணல, இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணல அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்ததா இப்ப ஷேர் பண்ணீங்க இல்லையா?
ஆமாம்
அதை நீங்க எப்படி ஓவர் கம் பண்ணீங்க?
மேம். ஆக்சுவலா வந்து இப்போக்க நிறைய பேர் வந்து பயங்கரமான இன்ட்ரோவர்ட். நான் வந்து எப்படின்னா, நான் ஸ்டார்டிங்ல வந்து பேசுறதுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப தயக்கப்படுவேன். எல்லாரோட கேரக்டர் அப்சர்வ் பண்ணக்கப்புறம் நான் அவங்க கூட நல்லா மர்ஜ் ஆகி பேச பண்ணுவேன். பட் ஆனா என்னோட டைம்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நான் ஜாயின் பண்ணது கோவிட். ஸோ நான் இப்போ 5 இயர்ஸா நான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். 5 இயர்ஸ் அசென்ஷியலா நான் ஒரு 10 டேஸ் ஆர் 20 டேஸ் ஆஃபீஸ் போயிருப்பேன். இன்ஃபோசிஸ்ல வந்து நான் ஆஃபீஸ் வந்து ஒரு 5 டேஸா நான் போயிருப்பேன். ஸோ என்னோட சேலஞ்சே என்னன்னா, எனக்கு பக்கத்துல யாருமே கிடையாது. ஸோ எனக்கு கொலீக்ஸ் யாருமே கிடையாது. எல்லாருமே வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கண்ட்ரிஸ் ஆக்சுவலா. ஸோ நான் அசென்ஷியல்ல ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது என்னோட டீம்மேட்ஸ் யாருமே சென்னை கிடையாது, தமிழ்மே யாரும் கிடையாது. ஸோ அந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனை எனக்கு இருந்தது. ஸோ நம்ம காலேஜ் முடிச்சுட்டு பேசுறது எல்லாமே இங்கிலீஷ் தான். அவங்க பேசுறது எனக்கு சில டைம்ல சில வேர்ட்ஸ் எனக்கு புரியாது. பிகாஸ் ஐடி வேர்ல்ட்ல நிறைய சாஃப்ட்வேர்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. நிறைய டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு அது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருந்தது. பட் அவங்க கூட வந்து இப்போ நான் ஒன் ஆன் ஒன் மீட்டிங்ல இருக்கேன். சில டைம் சீனியர்ஸ் எனக்கு வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்போம் என்னோட ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது. அந்த டைம்ல நான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது நான் அவங்களோட பத்தி சும்மா பர்சனலி கேட்பேன். நீங்க எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸா இருக்கீங்க, இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல எத்தனை மாசம் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க, அந்த மாதிரி நான் செல்ஃபா அவங்க கிட்ட பேசி பேசி அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து நம்ம என்ன இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வாங்கலாம், அது நமக்கு அடுத்த லெவலுக்கு நம்ம மூவ் பண்றதுக்கு எப்படி நமக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும்னு ஸோ அப்படி கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணது தான் நினைப்போம்.
தேங்க்யூப்பா. What about students? We have Kavita, Lakshmi, Nitya, Abhishek, Varun.
Friends, நான் ஓப்பனா சொல்றேன், நீங்க பேசலன்னா வந்து ஐடி வேர்ல்ட்ல வந்து நீங்க சஸ்டெயின் பண்ணவே முடியாது. ஆக்சுவலா நான் அது வந்து வீடியோ கால் செக்ஷன் நினைச்சேன். பட் இங்க யாருமே வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணணும்னு ஸோ ஓகே நானும் ஆன் பண்ணவே இல்லை. பட் நீங்க ஐடி குள்ள வந்துட்டீங்கனாலே வந்து நான் வந்து ப்ரொஃபைல் போட்டோ வைக்க மாட்டேன், வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ண மாட்டேன், பேச மாட்டேன் இப்படிலாம் இருந்தீங்கனாலே நீங்க ஒரு 1 இயர்லயே வந்து உங்களை ப்ராஜெக்ட் விட்டு வெளியே அனுப்பிச்சிருவாங்க. உங்களை வந்து பெஞ்சுக்கு மூவ் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. நான் என்னோட பர்சனலா சொல்றேன், நான் வந்து ஒரு எனக்கு கீழே வந்து நான் 4 இயர்ஸ் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு கீழே 9 ஃப்ரெஷர்ஸ் இருந்தாங்க. 9 பேர்ல 3 பேர் மட்டும் தான் அடுத்த லெவலுக்கு ப்ரொமோட் ஆனாங்க. அதாவது அவங்களோட பேசிக் பே வந்து 4.5 LPA. அடுத்த மூவ் வந்து அவங்க வந்து 6 மந்த்ஸ்ல இருந்து 2 இயர்ஸ்க்குள்ள எலிஜிபிள். ஸோ 6 மந்த்ஸ்ல வந்து நான் கொடுக்குற ஃபீட்பேக் தான் அவங்களோட ப்ரொமோஷன்ஸ். நான் தான் அவங்களோட சீனியர், என்னோட சீனியர் எங்களோட டிஎலுக்கு சீனியர் மேனேஜர். அவங்க என்கிட்ட எப்படி கம்யூனிகேட் பண்றாங்க, என்கிட்ட எப்படி இன்ட்ராக்ட் பண்றாங்க, நான் கொடுக்குற ஒர்க் பண்றாங்களா, ஒர்க் மட்டும் முக்கியம் இல்லை, அவங்களோட கரியர் பில்டிங்க்கு என்கிட்ட வந்து கேட்கறாங்களா, இது எல்லாமே நாங்கள் வந்து நோட் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ நல்லா கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணி நல்லா இன்வால்மெண்ட்டோட வேலையை பிடிச்சி பண்றவங்க 6 மந்த்ஸ்லயே வந்து 4.5 LPA இருந்து 7.5 LPAக்கு மூவ் ஆயிடுவாங்க. சப்போஸ் கடமைக்கு வந்து நான் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், எனக்கு எதுவுமே இது பிடிக்கல, ஜஸ்ட் காசுக்காக தான் பண்றவங்க எல்லாமே வந்து அந்த 2 இயர்ஸ் வெயிட் பண்ணணும். சில பேர் 2 இயர்ஸ் ஆனாலுமே வந்து நான் கொடுக்க ஃபீட்பேக்னால அவங்க ப்ரொமோட் ஆகவே முடியாது. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வந்து நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும்னா, நீங்க ஸ்பீக் பண்ணல, நீங்க பேசுறதுனாலே வந்து ஐடில வந்து உங்களுக்கு அதுவே ஒரு பிளாக் மார்க் கிடைச்சிடும். வேற ஏதாச்சும் டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தாலும் நீங்க கேட்கலாம். போரிங்கா போகுது செஷன் ஆக்சுவலா. பிடிக்கவே பிடிக்காது எனக்கு அப்படி. எல்லா மீட்டிங்குமே வந்து ஜாலியா இருக்கும் ஐடி வேர்ல்ட்ல. எல்லா மீட்டிங்குமே வந்து ஸோ கிளைண்ட் மீட்டிங்லாம் அட்டன் பண்ணும்போது கிளைண்ட் கிட்ட வந்து எடுத்து நம்ம கிளைண்ட் நம்மகிட்ட கேட்கறது என்னன்னா, ஜெர்சன் ஹவ் வாஸ் யுவர் டே, ஹவ் யூ ஹேட் யுவர் லஞ்ச் ஆர் பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட். இந்த ஒரு இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் கூட நம்ம இல்லாம போயிட்டு ஒரு ஐடி வேர்ல்ட்ல இருக்கும்போது நம்மள வந்து கிளைண்ட்ஸ் நம்ம தப்பா நினைப்பாங்க. நான் தான் பே பண்றேன், ஆனா என்னை பத்தி அவங்க எதுவுமே கேட்கல, நான் கேட்டாலும் அவன் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணல. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு ஒரு நெகட்டிவ் மார்க் மாதிரி. ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்பீக் அப்.
So then, okay, if you are not speaking up, we will change your aspiration to higher studies or entrepreneurship.
higher studies மேம் கரெக்ட் மேம் ஹையர் ஸ்டடிஸ் போகலாம் பட் நீங்க ஹையர் ஸ்டடிஸ் போனாலும் நீங்க அதுக்கப்புறம் ஜாப் போயதான் ஆகணும் if you never speak up you will never get a job so students please change this character like even I know okay it's very tough actually when to speak up to the new person பட் நான் மீட்டிங் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணும்போதே சொல்லிட்டேன் நானும் உங்களை மாதிரி ஒருத்தன் தான் என்ன டவுட் வேணா கேட்கலாம் ஈவன் அது ராங் ரைட் எதுவுமே மேட்டர்ஸ் இல்லை நீங்க ஸ்பீக் பண்றதா மேட்டர்ஸ் நான் சொல்லி தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணேன் யாருக்குமே ஜாப் போகணும்னு ஆசை இல்லை கூட தெரியும் So maybe if you guys are not speaking up, maybe whatever things I wanted to tell, I will tell. Okay. So before completing a college, I had I have attended more than 350 interviews actually. Maybe I would have applied more than 1,000 companies across India, and I got 6 job offers, and I choose Accenture as my first company. Uh, and then as Accenture, even you completed whatever things you are. Actually, I wanted to go as a Java developer, but unfortunately, when I was joined, they don't have a Java vacancy, so they have moved me to the testing way. I have started as a functional testing. Functional testing is nothing but if the requirement says A, and the same A should be present in the code as well. So that is the functional testing. If you see in the UI, we will have a maybe consider a Facebook UI. We will have a login. We will have a name and password. We have to functional testing means we have to check the functionality. So that is my career started. And I was really fed up on that. Actually, even though pay is great and every account, they give a work for more, they give stipend, everything it was great. But my job is not satisfied. After 2 months, I spoke this to my manager and she told like, what do you want? I said like, I want more challenging. This functional testing is boring. Then from functional testing, I moved to UI testing. Then I went to the Viva what tool testing. Then I went to integration testing, data testing, ETL testing, and now I am in the data analyst. Okay, unless my path is like a data engineer. So this is how I made my career. So I came with the Java knowledge. Now I have a different Python knowledge. I have learned a lot. I have a lot of certificates. Maybe you sorry, I haven't uploaded any of my certificates in my LinkedIn. Maybe soon I will upload actually. Even today, I have completed the certificate called Prompt Engineering in Copilot. Okay, nowadays all the companies are pushing AI. There are a lot of new vacancies related to AI. If you know how to make a prompt, you can do a automation using AI. It's a very new opportunity. We have a automation AI engineer, we have a prompt engineer, we have a Gen AI developer, agentic AI developer. Like that, we have a lot of new vacancies with twice or thrice the pay which I'm earning now. So like that, we have a lot of opportunity. And then during my after coming into the first office, they have a program called schooling. Schooling is nothing but you have to complete one exam in any of the domain. So you will have a 3 months of time, and you have to parallelly do your project work as well. Weekly, one day, that is Friday, they will give a time to prepare for that exam actually. So we have a school 1, school 2, school 3. That is nothing but you have a 3 chances for your promotion. If you clear school 1 in the first 6 months, you will get promoted in the first cycle. That is, once you get the job, you will have a 0.6 months of experience, and you will be earning like 50,000 or 55,000. Okay. Before that, 4.5 LPA means you will get only 3.4 LPA, and that is nothing but 27,500 you will be earning. Okay. So like that, they will give different domain knowledge training to you, and you have to clear that. Plus, additionally, you have to get a positive feedback from your project people. So that is how I got a promotion early. I got my promotion in the 9th month from the 4.5 LPA to the 7.5 LPA. So that is my career started. Now I'm working in the Infosys for the last 10 plus months actually. First project is my domain is on the life science. Life science is nothing but whatever medicines we are having in our home or in the medical shops. If you tell that manufacturer name, it will be like two major company. One is GSK and another one is Novartis. I worked there for almost 4.5 years in that. So it's a medical based clinical trial company that is nothing but for COVID, we have created a vaccine, right? So we can't test it into each person and we can't note it down in the note of that product. So we needed to know all the readings, all the medical terminologies to be noted in the software. That software I have worked on it. Now I'm into the Infosys and I am into the data analyst in the Missed Banking project, kind of a Australian project. If someone is familiar with the cricket, you can watch the Australian cricket and they just say a sponsorship of Westpac only. So that is all about my 5 years of experience. If you have any doubts about the career, how IT work will be, how the salaries, how the leaves will be, vacation, whether office will provide free food, free lunch, whether IT people will always enjoy the party weekend, any doubts, anything, please speak up. It's very boring for me to speak for 1.5 hours. Anyone, any doubts?
Jerson, can you give us some more information regarding the certifications?
Yes, ma'am. So certificates, once there are platform called free certificates in the Udemy actually. You have to take that certificate fully actually because Udemy certificates also it's valid. Udemy and Google site. But the problem there is we will just play the video, we will edit up, we will complete the MCQs or hands-on or some codes. We will use that by using ChatGPT or some other AI and we will clear it up and we will get the certificates. But that doesn't help us actually because if you see the Udemy platform, they are giving teachings and as well as we have a hands-on experience. Hands-on experience is nothing but they gave the platform to type your own code and as well as whatever they have spent. So you can take the Udemy certificates of whatever places you like. Otherwise, there are big companies like Google, Microsoft, AWS, Amazon. When I was doing the college, I done Amazon Cloud Practitioner using Amazon free only for the student account. Ideally, we have to pay $430 if you are if you have to pay. But since they have done the campaign, so I have applied that and then I have completed like it was 3 months of training. So you have to know what are the things about S3 bucket, how the data is stored on the cloud, how we are creating the virtual machines there. Like that, they have explained about a lot. So we can attend that, and at the last they will give a exam. So like it will be like a 40 or 50 MCQs will be there for 1 hour. We have to clear that and we will get the certificates. And that is time validity certificates is given by Google and Amazon. So if you have clear the certificates today, it will be valid for only 2 years. You have to, within the 2 years, you have to clear the next level of interview, then only that certificate will be valid. So like that, we can apply a lot of certificates. And even if you go to the office or any companies, there also we have a certificates program. We can take whatever certificates we want at a free of cost. Okay, because I have a lot of certificates, which if I have to take it on my own money, that would be taken like 1 or 2 lakhs probably gone. But since I am interested and my manager is also giving permission for me to take whatever certificates I want, I just need an approval from him. I will get a mail and approval, and I will do the certificates on weekends. I will prepare for that, and I will clear it. So how the office certificates will work is, so first round for that exam is free of cost due to our manager's approval. Second round, we have to pay for the exam fees alone. The training fees will be free. So if I want to apply generative AI using Copilot, so that certificate will cost almost 10,000 rupees, and the training will cost 40 to 50,000 rupees. So company will pay for my training as well as for the certificate one time. And second time, training I don't need to pay anything because training is a one-time amount. For the certificate, I have to pay the exam amount around 10,000 rupees plus the tax I have to pay. Like that, we will take the certificates in the company level. But during your college level, you can take only 3 certificates. Otherwise, if any reputed organization like IIT or MIT or some other organization, if we even in Infosys have a lot of internship and certificate for the college people, you can look into that even 6 months before we have a career opportunity for the 2025 passed out batch. Maybe for the next coming batch also they will come like that, or they will create interns actually. So we can see their profile in the LinkedIn and you can follow that actually. That will help you a lot for the certification as well as for the internship.
Thank you, Jason. It's been really a very eye-opening session because you started from the scratch. Being in a company, that too in a company like Infosys, you have been sharing like how the resume should be and what are all the concepts the students need to focus, the importance of certification. Because what we've heard now from the CDC in RMK is like companies are expecting at least two certifications. That is what for a basic recruitment itself. So that is what we have got the latest information from the CDC RMKC. So you have highlighted the importance of certification also. Thanks a lot for spending your valuable time. I don't think the students are much interactive today. Jai Bharati ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
can we conclude ma'am?
Okay, ma'am. If it is okay, then we can conclude.
Yeah, but it's really a worthy session. Thank you very much, Jason, for spending your valuable time and sharing your valuable thoughts to us as well as to the students. We will take it to the students from our side. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Thank you,
Uh,
Justin,
I will
for
share
accepting
my
a request, and you have given very given an informative session. And thank you.
thank you so much, ma'am.
I have a doubt. One last doubt, Jason.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Feel free, please.
Like some of the students they have attended 2 rounds of hack with in Infosys. Like what will be the next final round? Will it be the next round? Will it be a final round, or do they have any other technical rounds or anything?
Ma'am, what are the first 2 rounds they have attended, ma'am? Is the aptitude and technical round or what they have attended?
Yeah, they have gone through the technical round now, and with
Okay.
the basics they have been asked, and the levels are like a DSE and other like basic level only they have attended. So I just wanted to know like what will be the next round?
Ma'am, have they attended, have they typed any program, like with the program with output, any round like that they have created from the Infosys side? Students, please feel
Any
free to
hack
that.
with Infi
Ma'am, sir.
students?
Hack with Info students can interact with them, and you can
Those
say
who
what
have attended the interview, you can just share what was asked. Hack with Infi students.
ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மேம் உங்களுக்காக பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. நீங்க நான் ஜாலியா தானே பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். நீங்க ஜாலியா பேசலாம்.
Hey Ganesh.
மேம் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரவுண்ட் வந்து ஓகே பேசிக்கா வந்து டெக்னிக்கல் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்ஸ் கேட்டிருக்கலாம். செகண்ட் ரவுண்ட் மேபி டெக்னிக்கல் அந்த டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் ரிலேட்டடா இல்ல நெட்வொர்க்கிங்
ஆமா
இல்ல
அப்படிதான்
பேசிக்
கேட்டாங்க.
ப்ரோக்ராமிங்
சத்யா.
கேட்டுக்கலாம்.
Satya, I think you can unmute and you can speak out. Tarun Raj is there. சொல்லுங்கப்பா, நீங்க சொல்லுங்கப்பா.
ஓகே மேம். ஸோ மேபி அவங்களுக்கு தேர்ட் ரவுண்ட் மேபி அவங்களுக்கு டெக்னிக்கல் ப்ரோக்ராமிங் ரவுண்ட் அவங்களுக்கு அவங்க வைக்கலைன்னா அவங்க வைப்பாங்க மேம். ஸோ மேபி உங்களுக்கு 2 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஒன்று வந்து டேட்டா ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் ரிலேட்டடாக இருக்கும். இன்னொன்று வந்து ப்ரோக்ராமிங் ரிலேட்டடாக இருக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி ட்ரெக்கிங், ஸ்கெடியூலிங், இல்லாத ஷார்ட்டிங், சப்ஸ்ட்ரிங் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது, ஸ்ட்ரிங்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது, இல்லை நான் ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் சொன்ன மாதிரி நம்ம ஒரு ரைட் ஆங்கிள் ட்ரையாங்கிள் யூஸ் பண்ணி ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ப்ரோக்ராமிங் கேட்கலாம் மேம். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா query வச்சுனா எஸ்கியூஎல்ல கேட்பாங்க மேம். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு எம்ப்ளாயி டேட்டா பேஸை கொடுத்துட்டு இதுன்னு எனக்கு இந்த ரெக்கார்ட் மட்டும் வேணும், பிரைமரி கீனா என்னது, யூனிக் கீனா என்னது, ஃபாரின் கீனா என்னது, இந்த மாதிரி ஏதாச்சும் கோடிங் ரிலேட்டடாக அது வந்து நடக்கும் மேம். இது முடிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா டெக்னிக்கல் மேனேஜர் ரவுண்டு நடக்கும். அந்த டெக்னிக்கல் மேனேஜர் ரவுண்ட்ல அவங்க ரெசியூம்ல என்னெல்லாம் கொடுத்துருக்காங்களோ, இல்ல ஆக்டிவிட்டி இன்ஃபீல் அவங்க ரெசியூம் வச்சு இல்லைன்னா அவங்க கரியர்ல காலேஜ்ல என்னெல்லாம் இப்போ இந்த செமஸ்டர்ல முடிச்சிருக்காங்களோ அந்த செமஸ்டர் பத்தி கேட்பாங்க. நம்ம மேனேஜர்னோடனே அவங்க டெக்னிக்கல் மேனேஜர்னு அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம எது தெரியாது நினைச்சுப்போம். ஆனா வந்து இன்ஃபோசிஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் எங்களுக்கு இடிஎல்னு செப்பரேட் பிளாக் இருக்கு. இடிஏ, எஜுகேஷன் அண்ட் ட்ரைனிங் அகாடமி. அங்க இருக்கவங்க தான் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் மேக்ஸிமம் இன்டர்வியூ வைப்பாங்க. மற்றபடி ஒர்க்கிங் மேனேஜர்ஸ் எல்லாருமே வந்து இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் கேண்டிடேட்டை தான் இன்டர்வியூ வைப்பாங்க. ஸோ அங்க இருக்கவங்க எல்லாருமே ஆல்ரெடி டீச்சிங் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் இருக்கவங்க தான். அதே மாதிரி பார்ட் டைம்ல சோசியல் என்ஜிஓஸ்ல ஃப்ரீ ஆஃப் காஸ்ட்ல அவங்க கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிறவங்க தான், இன்டர்வியூக்கு ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றவங்க தான். ஸோ அதே பீப்புள் தான் வந்து இவங்களையுமே இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணலாம், இவங்களையும் கொஸ்டின் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ அவங்க வந்து சிலபஸ்ல என்ன இருக்கோ அதுல, அதாவது கோர் சிலபஸ்ல மேபி ரூட்ஸ், கம்ப்யூட்டர் நெட்ஒர்க்ஸ், அப்புறம் ஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சிஸ்டம்ஸ், டிஎஸ் எல்லாம் நம்ம ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா இப்போதைக்கு எல்லாமே வந்து டேட்டா
ஆமா, ஆமா.
ஸ்ட்ரக்சர்ஸ் வச்சு தான் நாங்கள்
அது
பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
எப்படி
ஸோ
இங்க வந்து ஒரு இது குடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா, அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணவங்களுடைய ரிப்போர்ட் வச்சிருக்கேன். ஹேக்கர் ரேங்க்ல தான் வந்துட்டு லைக் ஆன்லைன் கோடிங் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதுல வந்து 2 டிஎஸ்ஏ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் சால்வ் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஒரு எஸ்கியூஎல் query குடுத்துருக்காங்க. டிபெண்டிங் ஆன் த ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸ். 2 ஒரு டிஎஸ்ஏல ஒரு கஷ்டமான ப்ரோக்ராம் ஒண்ணு, ஒரு மீடியம் லெவல் ப்ரோக்ராம் ஒண்ணு பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து இன்டர்வியூ நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி தான் ரெஸ்யூம் பேஸ்டு இன்டர்வியூ தான் நிறைய சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. queries எஸ்கியூஎல் ரிலேட்டடா நிறைய queries லைக் ஜாயின்ஸ்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ண சொல்லிலாம் சொல்லியிருக்காங்கன்னு ஒரு சில ரிப்போர்ட் சொல்றாங்க. மோஸ்ட்லி இந்த ஹேக்கர் ரேங்க்ல எவ்ரி ஒன் வேர் கிவன் வித் 2 டிஎஸ்ஏ அண்ட் 1 எஸ்கியூஎல் ப்ராப்ளம் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. இதுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து லைக் வாட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் இன்டர்வியூ, இதுல ஷார்ட் லிஸ்டிங் எப்படி நடக்கும்னு எதுவும் ஒரு இது இருக்குங்களா?
ஷார்ட் லிஸ்ட் பத்தி என் சைட்ல எதுவும் தெரியாது. பட் ஆனால் நான் வேணா கம்பெனி சைட்ல தெரிஞ்ச ஹெச்ஆர்ஸ் கிட்ட நான் கேட்டு பார்க்குறேன். பட் ஆனால் வந்து ஹேக்கராக்கு வந்து ஒரு காம்படிஷன் மாதிரி தான் நடத்துவாங்க. ஸோ வந்து எத்தனை ரவுண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும்னு அவங்களுக்கும் தெரியாது, நமக்குமே தெரியாது. ஸோ இப் மோர் நம்பர் ஆஃப் பீப்பிள் ஆர் செலக்டட், இன்டர்வியூ ரவுண்ட்ஸ் நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி அதிகமாகிட்ட தான் போவேன். இப்போ டெக்னிக்கல் ரவுண்டோட முடிஞ்சிருக்க வேண்டியது. ஆனால் வந்து பிஹேவியர் ரவுண்டு வைக்கலாம், கம்யூனிகேஷன் ரவுண்டு வைக்கலாம், இல்லைனாட்டு வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஏஐ கூட ஒரு ஏஐ வைப்போம். ஏன்னா இப்போ எங்க ஆஃபீஸ்ல எல்லாத்தையுமே நாங்கள் ஏஐ தான் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ பீப்புள் எப்படி ஏஐக்கு அடாப்ட் ஆகாங்க, நியூ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து இப்போ இருக்க ஜென்ரேஷன் பீப்புள் இந்த ஏஐ எவ்வளவு அளவுக்கு அட்வான்ஸ்டா இருக்காங்க, அந்த மாதிரிலாம் கேள்வி கேட்கலாம் மேம்.
ஓகேப்பா, தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். தேங்க்யூ so much for spending your valuable time once again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jerson.
தேங்க்யூ மேம். மேம் ட்ராப் அவுட் ஆகலாமா?
கண்டிப்பா.
ஓகே,
Thank you. Ma'am, I will end the session, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.